Hey guys, I just wanted to come on today to share some relatable thoughts and feelings that I know so many of you will be thinking the same as me, feeling the same as me, receiving the exact same treatment just because you've got the fucking ovaries to say how you really feel, to not fit into societal standards, to say the things that so many people are thinking but most people daren't say. People like me, like us, like Charlie Kirk, like Anne Widdecombe, when we're attacked for doing the right thing, people cheer, because in this day and age, we're supposed to tiptoe around and walk on eggshells of people who are easily offended, instead of saying to them, go heal. You've clearly got issues. You're getting upset about something that's literally nothing to do with you. You are not involved in this situation whatsoever, and you're getting yourself majorly worked up to the point where you are thinking about murdering somebody, to the point where you are trying to have somebody lose their job, where you are trying to exclude somebody from society because hurty words bothered you so much and now you're having a reaction. And it's just like, the world now is so fucking crazy. I lost my teaching job over saying how I really feel about things on Instagram. I was bullied out of my very first jiu-jitsu gym, and I was like absolute fucking shit there. Not by everybody, but by the handful of people who were vaccinated and they didn't like the things that I was saying about COVID and the vaccine and whatever else. And there was just a hate group formed in there about me, and nobody ever protected me. I was always made to be the problem if I ever spoke up about it. And it was like I was completely on my own, excluded and secluded, just because I say things that weak people react to. And then it's still spilling out into my life now. I mean, the major smear campaigns that my old head coach put out against me after I left that gym and I said, I'm leaving because of bullying, I can't take it anymore. He then tried to save his own reputation by destroying mine, saying all these, buzzwords, words that make people get so without any evidence. So he called me racist, homophobic. He said that I was bullying children. He said that I was going after people's husbands and boyfriends. He said that I lied about rape. He said the most horrendously shocking, disgusting, vicious things about me to try and have me banned from all gyms in the area. And now it didn't work. Luckily for me, somebody from the jiu-jitsu community who was very well respected in the community, he helped me get a place in a new gym, and he was there for me on my first day when I trained there, because I was very anxious about what had happened to me at my last gym and how I was treated, and I was scared that because of my social media this same thing might happen again. And the thing is, at this new gym, they're wonderful, they're more than happy for me to train there. But the thing is, because of my social media, they are happy for me to train there, but they don't want to be associated with me online. It's almost like they want it to be a secret that I train there. I'm not allowed to tag them in anything. They don't want me to promote them, even though I could do really well for them. I've got like 50+K followers on Facebook. I've got like 40K followers on Instagram. And, my platform could do a lot of good for them, but they're focusing on the negativity that it could bring them. So they're like, don't tag us, don't show any of our logos. And you know what? That's fair enough. That is absolutely fair enough. If they're scared that I might have a negative impact on their business, fair enough. That's fair enough. But it's like, in this day and age, if you're like me and you dare speak out about truths of the world, and you dare truly speak your mind and have free speech, people are afraid of you. People don't want to be associated with you. People are like, oh, they are happy to see your downfall. They will work really hard to try and create your downfall because it makes them feel better, because the majority of these people who are reacting, they're just crazy, to be honest, and they've got deep healing that they need to do. But then there's another bunch of people in there who come for you purely because they know that you are right. They know that you are right, but they do not have the fucking ovaries to be doing the same thing that you're doing. So therefore, it's a real hit to their ego. It's like, she triggers me because she makes me realise how weak and cowardly I am, because I have the same beliefs as her, but I don't say them, so therefore I'm going to condemn her like everybody else, so that people don't know that I'm like her, because I'm afraid of being condemned the same as she's been, and I'm scared of being secluded like she's been. These people push down their true inner thoughts and feelings, and then, you know, you've got people who take it to the extreme, and like Charlie Kirk was assassinated, Anne Widdecombe was assassinated, brutally murdered, hit over the head with a hammer 21 times. Like, he must have had some real rage in him, because I mean, after the second, third hit, I'm going to assume she's dead at that point. It's a fucking hammer. There must have already been brains all over the point at that point. So to keep going like that, you've got to have some real anger and rage in you against an old lady. Don't get me wrong, I think all politicians are cunts, but at the end of the day, we can all be cunts sometimes. You know, we've all got light and dark within us, and when we're reacting so negatively to things like that, it's something within us that needs healing, but we're projecting it onto them. Yes, this person might have pissed us off, might have triggered us, but rarely, when it's somebody on social media, a public figure, a politician, rarely it's directly aimed at you. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be pretty fucking special for a person in the public eye to be directing it right at you. Most of the time, these people who are getting offended, it's fuck all to do with them. Fuck all to do with them. It's like, but they're of the same religion as me, and you're calling out something that's toxic within my religion, so therefore I feel attacked, even though I don't even believe in that part, but you're saying something bad about my religion. And it's like, that's how these people react on the inside. They're not mentally well, like mentally and emotionally. They're not emotionally well either. They have no idea how to regulate their emotions. All they know, like, their growth was stunted in childhood, where they did not learn how to go beyond, I'm having a tantrum because I'm upset about something and I don't know how to deal with my emotions, so because you made me feel like this, it's your fault. And that's how these people live their lives. They don't take any accountability for anything. They can't say, wow, I'm feeling something negative here, like, let's work through that. It's straight away like, you're the problem because you made me feel like this, therefore you are the devil. Instead of saying, right, you know, this is really triggering me because what she's saying takes me back to this, and this. All those times where I felt blah, blah, blah. And do you know what I mean? It's rarely anything to do with the actual person who they're going for. It's to do with people from their past. And I just really wanted to talk about this today because since 2020, I've suffered in silence a lot. Being ostracised, certain people cutting me off, friends, family members. I mean, I had a family wedding last week and I wasn't invited to it because I'm the family embarrassment. I'm the family fucking black sheep, because all of these things that I've been sharing, like I've been creating content now since like 2018, and prior to the pandemic it was more spiritual content, and ever since the pandemic it's been a mixture of political, spiritual, metaphysical, quantum physics. Do you know what I mean? All of my interests, plus fuck the government, I'm sick of society, this needs bringing to people's attentions, people don't know this, people don't understand this. And I've actually really got lost on my YouTube journey because I've been so stuck in wanting to wake up the people who I know. So where do I find those people? On Instagram, on social media. And I've been majorly focusing on that. But all of a sudden I'm having this huge calling to come back onto here. And I'm sure you're feeling this shift as well. There's big energy at the moment, and a lot of us are feeling it. So many people are waking up. The Great Awakening is in full swing right now. Like, there's people awake now who, like, it shocks me that they even agree with me. I've had no apologies, or I've had no apologies. I've been treated like shit for the past 6-7 years since 2020, but, you know, nobody's came and apologised to me and said, you know what, Marie, you were right, you did such a fantastic job saving so many people's lives, telling them not to get the vaccine. And yeah, you might have ruined your reputation back then, and you might have made people think that you were crazy, but I can actually see the truth now. People just can't take that accountability. They're just not emotionally mature enough. It's easier for them to still make you the enemy within their mind, because then they don't have to take accountability. If they can still find excuses why you deserve to have been cut off or you deserve to have been attacked, then they don't actually have to say, damn, I got it wrong. This person was right the whole time, and I treat them really badly for that. People don't want to say sorry because they don't ever want to admit that they were wrong. They only want to admit that you were wrong. So before I start rambling and going on and on and on, this is it for today. If you've made it all the way at the end and you're not already subscribed, please do. And I'm going to be back on here more, doing just these relatable ramblings, and I hope you enjoy it. Love you, bye.